What is going on, everyone? I'm so pleased you can join me for this next World War II video. I'm Sparky Gaming, and now in this video today, we've already got the assault rifles to diamond, we've got the submachine guns to diamond, we've also got the light machine guns to diamond, so now we're working the 4 sniper rifles and getting them to diamond also. So in this video, we're going to start with the first sniper rifle in the list, getting it to gold camo. I'm going to share with you how I got it very quickly and very easily, guys, and that's for the KARABIN. Now, if you have got any other variation of this weapon, I would recommend that you use it. I'm going to actually select the Midnight 2 because I got that in a supply drop. I've got no other ones unlocked, so we're going to go with it. It is a heroic version. Not only does it look mega cool, but you do get the 15% extra XP as well. If you got an epic, it will give you 10% XP. So that is all worth getting that extra XP, guys. But not only do you get that when using a different variation, whether it's epic or heroic, you do get a very nice looking gun as well. Now, we have a break, fortunately, from headshots. The sniper rifles require us, instead of getting 100 headshots, to get 100 one-shot kills instead. Now, the sniper rifle, the KARABIN, is a semi-auto sniper that delivers 2-shot kills from the hip and above. So that's no good. We want to get 1-shot kills. So don't take this into standard core mode, guys. Go into hardcore. It will be a 1-shot kill every single time. Then we need to select a division. Now I'm going to equip the Mountain Division. This is perfect for sniper rifle gameplay. When you work your way through the levels, at level 1 you'll have Sniper Sharpshooter. I'm going to go into a bit more detail about what that is in a moment. Level 2, always invisible to enemy recon aircraft. That's perfect, especially when you're going to get the Bloodthirsties later on. Level 3, you're hidden to player control streaks. Last thing you want is a glide bomb on your head, so that helps. But the last one for me was perfect, which is the Silent Movement at level 4. I love that. Nothing worse than trudging around this World War II maps with your big black boots, getting heard by the enemy and shot. So the Sharpshooter, click your L stick down. It's going to disappear the outside surroundings, making you concentrate in the middle of that map. It's going to be no idle sway at all, so it's perfect for that, guys. If you want to use it, you can. All the sound just disappears as well, so you can concentrate on the end of that reticle. Now, as in regards to a basic training perk, any one of these perks I'm now about to show you will be perfect for sniper rifle gameplay, but it's up to you which one you prefer. You've got these options: the Lookout, enemy targets from further away, and increased minimap coverage. That can be very, very useful. We've also got the Scoped. While aiming down the sights, we have less idle sway, and also you can move a little bit faster. So I've experimented with a few of these. Like I said, I'm giving you the best options for sniper rifle gameplay, and all of these do work. But it's up to you which one you go for. I actually selected the Undercover perk. Now, the Undercover perk, you have no name or reticle color change when enemies are aiming at you. This is more for why I went with this Undercover perk. I wanted to give it a go, and it worked fantastically. There's nothing worse than the enemy aiming at you. They get that little name reticle above your head, and then they'll know you're an enemy and they'll shoot you. But without that, they're kind of confused a little bit, and it does help. You've also got a bonus on there, more for standard core mode though, but when you get killed by, actually the killed enemy death locations are hidden. That's good, but that's more for standard core mode as well, because on standard core mode, when you do kill an enemy, it will give the location away by means of a little visible skull to tell their teammates that whereabouts roughly you've shot them from. So that can't really help too much. But we don't use it in hardcore. You don't need that hardcore. I'm more for the no name or reticle color change when enemies aim at me. That worked lovely. Now, I'm not that great at sniper rifles, guys, but I did find the KARABIN very easy to use. Work your way up, get as many kills as you can, and get those one-shot kills while you're building up the weapon prestige until you unlock your attachments. Now, the first attachment you can select, if you want to, is having the 4x optic lens on. I don't prefer it myself. I don't really get on with it. I just more like the standard sight on this weapon. One thing you can do is use the ballistic calibration. Now, the ballistic calibration will prevent idle sway. So if you want to use it, you can. But I just stuck with the standard lens on this weapon. So you can see how that could possibly work. But you've got 2 sights there to choose from. It's up to you what you choose. The next one on the list that you can unlock is the Full Metal Jacket. Now, I did use the Full Metal Jacket, so is there any recommendation I can give what attachments I was using while using this and getting this weapon to go very quickly was the Full Metal Jacket. I love it. I use it on all weapons near enough that I've got to diamond so far. And I love the fact that it can shoot through surfaces, through walls, through buildings, because you'll get kills that you didn't even think you can get. And it will keep your kill death high, but it will also get kills for the challenges as well that you need. It's perfect, guys. You can also, if you want, go with the extended mag. I did. You got 10 bullets in your clip to start with. If you do have the extended mag, it takes it to 15. But that can get you out of trouble, just having that 5 extra bullets in that clip. It did help me out a lot, guys. So if you do want to use that yourself, go with it. You'll see what I mean about how sometimes it can help you out of situations. The rapid fire, to be honest, we don't really need it. Remember, this is only a one-shot weapon kind of every so often. It's not like an assault rifle where you've got automatic gunfire. You'll have to keep pressing the trigger. But with rapid fire, if you do keep pressing your trigger button, I find sometimes you can lose accuracy on your aim. So I wouldn't recommend using it. You can just use the fire rate it's got as standard. It's really not a problem at all. So getting the one-shot kills. We've already decided that I used hardcore. We've also, because we're going to get a one-shot kill with that, as I said, but also I would recommend that you play domination. I play this with all weapons that I've got to diamond so far. I love it. I think it's perfect for all challenges, but you should be able to get the one-shot kills, even as rubbish as I am with sniper rifles, guys, very easily. You can just have your normal gameplay throughout the games, and you'll see that if you get the aiming right, after a short while, you can actually get the quick scoping in. I'm not very good at that. I can't do that at all. But sometimes I find in matches, I have to react very quickly to getting the aim up because there's an enemy in front, and sometimes it just works. But I'm not a master at it. I hate using sniper rifles, guys. I would prefer not to use them. But I must admit, I do love the actual sniper rifle, not to use, but I just love the sound of it that comes out. I love the fact that you're getting the kills on the enemy with one shot. I love the sound. I think everything about it is absolutely fantastic, but actually using it is a different story. But as you can see here, I mean, I'm making it look good, what I'm doing with some of the kills that I'm getting, but really, to be honest, guys, it was once I've warmed up, I started to find I was getting used to the aim, and it, I was playing the game as well. Don't forget to actually play the game, especially if you're going to choose domination like me, because you can build up your points, you can build up your XP by defending your points, by capturing them still. You can't go into this getting this to gold camo thinking this is an assault rifle or SMG, which I sometimes think it is. It is a sniper rifle. There's only one bullet at a time going to come out of this weapon, so you have to be very accurate with your aiming, which I'm not that good at, but sometimes, it just happens that I do get that aim up, I can get the kill, and sometimes I think as well, I mean, if you are camping around a little bit, that can help obviously with sniper rifles. But I love defending my points. The reason I do them for is not only because I know the enemy are going to come towards the points that we've already taken, but you're going to get really big XP as well. Especially if you're after score per minute or just want to build up through your prestige and of the levels. This is a great way of doing it. Sit, prone, whatever you want to do, guys, on your point. Have your sights up, look around the map, and I'll tell you what, guys, you can actually get the sniper rifle kills, the one-shot kills, very easily just by defending your points, but you're going to get extra XP because of it. It worked wonderfully for me. I actually got this weapon to gold camo in under 6 hours, which I was really, really surprised with myself, because like I said, I'm really not that good at sniper rifles. I thought this was going to be a lot longer to get to gold than actually it was. I don't know if it's because of the tactics that I always give you guys that helped me, but it really did work very fast in getting to gold this weapon. The next camos will then start to unlock. So you've got 5 more camos challenges that will unlock after you've got the 100 one-shot kills. The first one I'm going to go for, I'm going to go through these in order, but you can do these in any order, guys, is the M1916, getting 10 payback medals. Now this is a little bit harder than obviously using an assault rifle or SMG or anything like that, because you have to be very accurate with that aim very quickly. It will happen by the time you get to this stages of unlocking the last 5 challenges, but basically what you have to do is shoot the enemy and kill them who just killed you. As far as I know, there's no time limit on it, so you've just got to kill the enemy that killed you. That's all it is, guys. I actually got the 10 payback medals without even knowing I was getting some of them within about 3 or 4 games. So it did come very thick and fast again. But you can keep an eye on the enemy that shot you if you want to, so you can then get his reticle up, his sight, name above his head, and you can actually pinpoint the actual one you need to kill if you want to. It's a bit harder doing that, but just kill the enemy, guys. You'll find that those payback medals will just come. Now, the snow camo will require us to get 50 kills while using the mountain division. I've always recommended you right from the start to use the mountain division anyway. All you need to do is just now get 50 kills. The leopard camo is requiring us to get 50 kills again, but with another division. I actually used the armoured division. That was the only one I had set up because I want to still get that through the prestige. And so I used the armoured division. And it wasn't a problem at all, guys. Still got 50 kills very easily, so no harm done there. Very, very easy to get the snow and leopard camos out of the way. The next camo on the list is the bronze. Now, the bronze camo will require us to get 2 rapid kills 5 times. Now with the sniper rifles, if you're going to take it into hardcore or whatever game mode you're going to play, whether it's domination, team deaths, whatever, I'd always recommend to run into the enemy spawns. Get into that spawning area. You will find with the sniper rifles, I'm now going to actually show you, you will build up 2 rapid kills very quickly. You should get this out of the way in 1 or 2 games at the most. And you'll get the efficiencies as well, which is getting 2 kills on the enemy with 1 bullet. That is fantastic when that happens, and it happens quite a lot while using the sniper rifles. But you need to get into those positions to do them. If you're playing domination, head towards point B as soon as you possibly can. I always recommend this, guys. Get into capturing that point, defend, whatever it is you're going to be doing, and you will see that the enemy will flock towards you, giving you that chance to get those efficiency kills, the rapid kills very quickly. So actually, with this KARABIN sniper rifle, I actually got the 5 rapid kills I needed out the way in 2 games, which I was, again, very surprised with. But it just happened so nicely. By this stage, you get used to the aiming, you get used to the actual quick scoping and that kind of thing, which I'm not very good at, but by the time you get used to that, by this stage, it becomes a little bit more easier. Now, the copper camo will require us to get 5 bloodthirsties. Now, when I first started to go into the bloodthirsty challenge, I got a little bit worried because I know that I'm not that great at sniper rifles. So it can be a little bit standoffish gameplay. You can camp around a little bit more because remember, you've got to get 5 kills without dying. Now, the first attempt I had at a bloodthirsty, when that unlocked, I came into a game halfway through. I could see by the scoreboard there, and again, take all this into consideration, guys. Use it as tactics, because that made me then hold back. I knew the enemy were taking control of the game, and I didn't want to go rushing in. I'm not going to recommend to you when you're in a game like this, halfway through, the enemy have took control, to go running into the enemy spawn, because it just doesn't work. If the enemy are in control, they'll still be in control, whether you've got one of the best weapons in the world or not. It's very difficult to now start bringing the game back. So I'd recommend, if you do this, when you're going for the bloodthirsty challenge, to hold back and camp. Let the enemy come towards you. They're obviously very confident, they're coming forward, the teammates are dying left, right and centre. Hold back and you'll actually be surprised that you can actually start to very slightly take over the game, especially when you're having your kind of game. I'd love to help my teammates out, I'd love to go and get those points, but because of the situation of the game, I can't do that. So there's no way we're going to bring it back now with a sniper rifle. So we don't. This is one of them occasions where we're trying different tactics out, but I still want those bloodthirsties. I still want to get them 5 kills without dying. I'm not going to waste a game. I'm not going to say, well, you know, just because we're in a game where I'm losing, I'm not going to run in and just die loads of time. I'm actually on a challenge to get those bloodthirsties out of the way quick. And if you want these weapons to gold, fast time, guys, this is the kind of thing that you're going to have to do. This is why I get my weapons out of the way very, very fast, because I use these little tactics. But they all help, guys. So if you use them, you can see what I mean. Hopefully you can make sense of them and see into reasons why that I'm getting these weapons to gold. All I'm trying to do at the end of the day is help you guys as much as I can, give you the gameplay that I have, give you the tactics that I know, and hopefully I can help you in getting these weapons to gold and diamond as quickly as we can. Now again, we're going to use the tactic of defending our objectives. Now this is the Gustav Cannon map. This is a very good map for sniper rifles. When you have taken that point B, which I'd recommend you try and do as quickly as you can actually defend your point up on top B. You've got a great vantage point over the whole coverage of the map here, and you can actually get the bloodthirsters out of the way very, very quickly. I'd recommend having a UAV in your score streaks as well. That will help you, especially when you take this into hardcore mode with you, because then you can roughly get an idea of where the enemy are coming from. But I actually got the bloodthirsties out of the way very, very quickly, probably in about a couple of games. I actually got 3 of my bloodthirsties just in this game of the Gustav Cannon map that we played. So that is how easy you can get these bloodthirsties out of the way, guys. And it's very, very easy to see the enemy as well. One of the worst things is, though, that I really dislike about World War II map, and this goes for other Call of Duty games as well, is when you've got an enemy on the other side of the map, they're very, very long distance away from you, but you actually get shot with a pistol. That is so annoying and frustrating. That would never happen in real life. I'm not saying that I treat this like real life, but it is just frustrating. You know that you've got a sniper rifle, but how, you know, it's just a long distance weapon. How can you lose out to a pistol? But you've got to be careful with enemy with pistols, because they will use it. It's very fast. I know they're a lot faster, the pistols, to get the aims up. But actually, to be honest, I mean, the aim, there's no way their aim would be as long distance as what sometimes they get the kills with you on. So, yeah, it's very frustrating. You've got to watch out for moments like that. But defend the objectives, guys. In those kind of games where you're defending your objectives, where you're getting the bloodthirsty, the 5 kills, I'm just going to sit and camp a little bit on this point B here. The enemy in front of me here will flock out. They always do, guys, so use this to your advantage as well. And, you know, you can actually get those 5 kills very, very quickly and very easy. It's really not a problem at all. But try and have your UAVs up when you can, especially if you're going to take this into hardcore mode, and you will have an idea of where the enemy are, so it will help you slightly. But yeah, get them bloodthirsties out of the way quick, guys. You don't need to mess around too much with it. They are very easy, and like I said, I'm not the best at using sniper rifles. I prefer not to use them, even though I love the sound of them. I love the performance of them. They're so devastating and damaging. I'd love to use them more often, but I do just prefer the assault rifles and SMGs, especially because I like the quick game approach. I love getting the high kills, whereas you can't really get too many high kills with sniper rifles. It just doesn't work like that. But, you know, I mean, I've seen other players, they really love using sniper rifles. It's all they can do, and they are absolutely amazing at them. I'm not like that at all. All I'm after is the challenges. I get them out of the way quick, and I move on to the next one, so I can get the sniper rifles out of the way as soon as I can, and hopefully end up not using them again. That's the kind of player I am when it comes to it. I'm just being honest with you guys. But yeah, I'd prefer not to use the snipers. But even though I really dislike using them, I still find them enjoyable, trying to get the challenges out of the way. And you can also use buildings as well, guys. If there's another tip I can give you for getting bloodthirsties. This is a great map that we're on here. This little building in this map has got me so many bloodthirsties. The thing is, when you go to the top of this building, there's so many windows that you can look out from there. You've got a great vantage point over the whole coverage of the map. It will look out to all points, A and C and B. If any one of your enemies is taking this point, which is why I love domination, guys, I can't express it enough why I love this game so much, in getting all the challenges away quick, you know, you can actually look down on those points and actually get the kills while the enemy are taking your points. It makes sense. And like I said, you know, the building is giving you a little bit of coverage as well. Unless someone outside the map has got the full metal jacket on. I love using it. I don't know if other people do as well. But, you know, they're not going to shoot you through the walls unless they've got the full metal jacket on. So it just makes sense, you know, to use the buildings, add a little bit of coverage, get those kills, look out on all those points. Great vantage point there, guys. What more can I say? Hopefully I've given you some great tips there. Hopefully you've enjoyed the video, guys, and hopefully you can get this to gold camo as quickly as I did. So I got this done up to gold camo in just under 6 hours, which was very, very surprising for me because, like I said, I don't really like using sniper rifles. But there it is. That's the gold camo. We're now going to work the next sniper in the list. We're going to get that to gold. And remember, there's only 4 we need to get to gold before we get to diamond, so not too many. But I'll catch you on the next video, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you soon, guys. Take care.